Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. I think the price action that we had today justifies another video. So it's an interesting day. It's been an interesting Friday anyway. Happy Friday, Good Friday, right? And we have moved up further across the crypto space. Latest developments here are that Bitcoin is showing a bit of weakness, but let's see where that takes us over the weekend. Nevertheless, we take a look at MATIC in this video. I did explain a lot of the things in the previous video. And yesterday we looked for a turnaround here, which then also occurred. But MATIC moved up even stronger than I anticipated. So my anticipation was, so we might, how do I start this? So there are two possibilities now, as they usually are anyway. But the special thing, or the particular situation here with MATIC, is that there is not really a particularly bearish scenario, right? They are actually both bullish, these scenarios for MATIC. And there is a bullish one and there is a more bullish one. Let's call it like that. So obviously when we moved above the 95 cent level, which is this wave B, when we broke that for the first time, which was here on the 26th of October, I removed the less bullish pattern actually completely from the chart. Or I moved it as an alternative, but I had it sketched out in detail here. I took it out. Obviously, it's still possible that we get this, which would be a stretched out wave 2, but it has become very unlikely, especially with today's move. So I can actually now take it off completely off the chart, But the primary expectation remains after this long entry position here and the long entry position here. Again, they are reversal areas. There are areas where I expect the price to reverse. Of course, they don't work out all the time. But what I always point out here is that these are the areas where, to the best of my abilities, I believe the price is reversing. The price is going to turn around. And it has done that here. The question is now, is this a 5-wave move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or are we in something different? Because I looked at it today again and I'm thinking like, this is too stretched actually for a wave 5. That's why I was so surprised when we actually really broke above it to that degree. Because my assumption was that we would get here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the wave 5 ideally should have been constrained sort of here to the $1.05 level. To see the peak of the wave 1. And then a wave 2 to the downside with a rally afterwards in wave 3. The point is, I think due to the strength of this wave, I think, to be honest, this might still be wave 3. So, because the strength is a bit too strong for wave 5. Now, okay, let me leave it like that for now. And this is the first scenario. I wouldn't put that as primary anymore. I think the wave 5 to the upside here, or this wave to the upside, was a bit too strong for a wave 5. So this is my, let's say, the alternative scenario that I actually have on the chart. It was the primary, but because the price moved a little bit too far to make it likely as a wave 5, I think we are in something different. Now we still need to have that on the radar. We need to consider that still. Because it would mean that from the next high here, maybe we already topped, maybe we get one more leg up. I think we're pretty exhausted here anyway, that we will then get the wave 2. So we need to be ready for that. I can give you a target for the wave 2 support should we have peaked already. And the target would be between 93 cents and 79 cents. This is where I would expect, should this be the wave 1 complete, then the next move down should take us into this area. However, I think another pattern has become more likely. And this other pattern is just basically a more bullish one. And it would indicate that what we have seen here was only the third wave. So to a degree, that's very good news, because it means that we are even more bullish here potentially, and it means there will be another short-term entry for anybody who took profits today or thinks about taking profits. So I took profits at around $1, I think it was $1.12, $1.13 today. if I'm not mistaken. But I took profits today here of a position that I bought at around, I think 70 or 77 cents. As you know, I always make you aware when I buy something, especially on Discord, Telegram. I can't always do it in the videos. But if this is a wave 3, then I will buy back in this wave 4. Why do I think it could be a wave 3? Well, just push that out here. Well, the point is 1, 2, 3, that I see all of these subwaves of this structure here as a 3-wave pattern. So this is a first wave overall, yeah, and this first wave comes across very much like a diagonal pattern. So a 3-wave move. Each of these subwaves has 3 waves, and therefore I can also count the wave 3 as a 3-wave structure, A, B, and the C to the upside, yeah. Now this should get quite exhausted now, because if I look at the Fibonacci extensions for the C wave, yeah, roughly, you can see that we are close. I need to adjust that slightly. We're very close to the 1.618 extension. That's at 125. So based on this, I wouldn't be surprised to see the 125 because it is the 1.618 extension, but we don't need to get there. Anything higher seriously would surprise me. Wouldn't rule it out. Nothing can be ruled out, but it would surprise me. But yeah, I think the strength of this suggests that this is a wave 3. We would then come down once more in a wave 4. I can give you a target for that as well. And then there should be the last wave up, which means I'm going to buy back in this wave 4. Can give you a target for that. And we can base that on the current length of the third wave. Now, again, I have to assume to calculate this now, I have to assume that wave 3 was already finished. If it pushes higher, then we have to reset the fib levels. But the ideal target for this would be the area between $1.06 and 95 cents. This would be the scenario where we still see a wave 4 and another leg up in a wave 5. So again, as you can see, both scenarios are bullish. One is a bit more bullish, yeah, which is this one here. So, which is this one here. That's a bit more bullish because we get one more, let's say, quite shallow correction, yeah. And there should be then one more leg up. That can take us into the region 140, 145. Wouldn't be surprised about that. In the, let's say, the alternative scenario, we've already peaked here in wave 1. And we come down into wave 2 next. That's a deeper correction. So that's sort of my view here. So the next setback, I'm going to buy back in. That's my plan. Of course, I will make you aware on Telegram, Discord. I can't always make a video when I do this, right? Because sometimes I need to be fast. So if you want to see this kind of stuff, maybe join the channel membership. It's great value anyway, I'm convinced. And I think many would agree. Besides that, I think it's looking good. I think we've had a good day in crypto. By the way, I did say Bitcoin was a bit weak. I'm just looking here at the right-hand side, Bitcoin back to 21K. So yeah, it's not over yet, maybe. So let's take a look at that in the Bitcoin video. But yeah, overall strength, and that makes me look forward to the weekend. So yeah, hopefully you liked the update about MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.